The wand chooses the wizard. The wand chooses the wizard. You don't know what you want to do until you do a bunch of stuff. And the world tells you who you are. Life is either a daring adventure or nothing at all. And you know something?
Daring adventure?
You wouldn't know, you wouldn't have any books to write if you didn't have any life's experiences, right? What could you do? What could you talk about in your TV show, your movies, your books, your speeches? Hey man, I I did not mean to start a YouTube channel. I know it sounds silly, but when I first started my YouTube channel, I was very, very, very insecure. And honestly, the only reason that I started it is because I did not have a place to live at the time. I was technically homeless. I was living in hotels and stuff in Erie, Pennsylvania. But then, uh, um, I was homeless because I was like, when I was living in the hotel, the Lord had liberated me of my home. People say I lost my home. Well, my home was ruined to weather, but I didn't lose anything because I'm a winner. My name is Liberty V Justice, and there's no period in my V because my victories never end. And I'm here to help you get your victories, legend. See, I would have never had the confidence to come up with that tagline if I hadn't become homeless. I would have never had the confidence to start a YouTube channel if I wasn't homeless. Honestly, when I started my channel, I didn't know how to make it private. It sounds so silly and so trite and just so like unbelievable. Like you don't even know that how to make it private. Honestly, no, I didn't. Seriously, but I was making. I was sitting there thinking, man. I was like, I'm homeless. I got my backpack, my Bible, some clothes, and a laptop. Okay, and a phone. And I was like, man, how could I saw myself speaking on stages and doing all these amazing things that God wanted me to do, but I was afraid to do it. I was afraid to even leave the house. But I saw myself speaking at TED Talks. I saw myself being this like visions that God gave me of being this amazing speaker and speaking to millions and or even billions of people worldwide on stages, on the internet, all this stuff. But I didn't believe it and I didn't have the confidence and I didn't do anything about it. So I believe in my mind that's why God liberated me of my home. And that is why I started my YouTube channel. So I just want to thank you. Thank you. Celebrate good times. Come on. I'm grateful for homelessness. I'm grateful that I got to meet a lot of people through all these different states that I lived in. And it wouldn't have happened if I wasn't homeless. And I wouldn't have started. You know what else is so because I was practicing my speeches, like I was thinking, how could I save my speeches? That's what I was going to say earlier. How could I save my speeches like forever, right? To where I could look at them and critique myself. Because you can't stand there in front of another person. They're not going to tell you the truth. They're not going to tell you. Believe me, they will not tell you the truth. The Bible says, buy the truth and sell it not, right? So you should buy the truth. But, YouTube, I made YouTube because it was free. I could watch myself. And if I ever lost my phone, my laptop, whatever, it would be there. But the point I was getting to was that I became more successful at my YouTube when the stakes got higher because people were Googling me. And I got my first subscriber. I got an email saying, you got your first subscriber on YouTube. I was like, what? No, no. Like, that's the opposite. Normally people are not like, oh my God, please don't let people subscribe to my YouTube channel, right? That's not something you hear, but I did not. Hey, you mean folks with yes, folks fib to you, baby. Yes, they do, CW. They lie. People lie. They don't want you to tell the truth because they're afraid of losing something when instead they could be afraid of you not being happy and you not being successful. They do lie. So here's the thing, okay? So I made my YouTube channel. I was about to say people subscribe to my YouTube channel. Okay. And I was literally, this probably sounds crazy, but I guess you could technically, it wasn't stalking, but you might call it stalking. Some people might say, because hey, somebody's watching my YouTube channel. Now, first of all, that was terrifying. Like I said, I thought it was private. I didn't think anybody would find it. I did not know how to make it public. But I knew the person who subscribed. They Googled me. They found my YouTube channel because they knew my name. I was very supportive to them at their job. And that's just who I am. So they found my YouTube channel and I went to the job. They weren't there. Her name was Brittany Morton, my very first subscriber in Columbia, South Carolina. Now I live in California, knows how to live stream. So anyway, I went to her job. She didn't work there no more. I used to go there every morning, 5 o'clock. They opened. I think it was. I don't remember what, some bagel store, but I can't eat it because I got gluten allergies. But she was very nice to me. Let me sit there. I give her a nice tip. She was in college. So then she wasn't working at the store no more, at that store. So then they told me she worked at Panda Express. So I went to Panda Express. She wasn't there that day. So they told me when she would be back. I came back the next day, or the day they said she would be there, and I thanked her for subscribing to my channel. These kids saw me, and I was about 15 kids. They subscribed. I signed up for Snapchat. I started messaging them on Snapchat, and it all snowballed from there. I had people, Liberty, we love your YouTube channel, beep, beep, and then I had people like messaging me all the time, and it was amazing. Like I used to do Subscriber Saturday where I would basically give like shout outs, right? And are you still there? What's up? Hey, it's all right. Do you know what today is? It's our anniversary, YouTube anniversary. So we're celebrate good times. Come on. You're worth it. Hey guys, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for watching. Thank you for commenting. What I love the most, I do love editing. But what I love the most is when people comment on my show and tell me about you, tell me what you like about the show, and tell me about you and how I can help you more. That's what I like. That's what I love. In life, one of the best things I love in life is when people talk to me and tell me about themselves. It's like it's like food. Honestly, I love it. I love it. Because that's a food. I'm just gonna put it this way. That is a food I was deprived of when I was a kid. Like CW, I want to know about you, not just when I was a kid, all my life. All my life, I prayed for someone like you. No, but seriously, and I thank God that I finally found you. No, seriously, um, all my life, and like even still, like today, like I said, people are not going to tell you the truth. They're not gonna like, and they're terrible communicators. So even when they do talk to you and open up, they don't know how to speak to you. So sometimes, I mean, I can work with you though. You know what I mean? That's the thing. Like if you're willing to talk to me, I'm gonna listen, right? And I'm gonna ask questions. If it's like if I'm talking to you and you don't want to talk back, and it's like walking on eggshells to me, or you start like yelling at me, or start giving me like, why would you ask that? Like, why are you asking? Why are you asking me so many questions? Like, no, I'm not. We're done, bro. Like, I'm just done. Or if you're like, what, you ask a question, well, you give me dirty looks or tell me it's a stupid or whatever it is. I'm not going to conversate with you if you make my life harder. You know what I mean? So 11 years. Why you say 11 years? You looked at my channel page, but you know something though? It's not 11 years though. CW, it's not 11 years because if you look at the date that says that YouTube, whatever it says, started October 21st, 2012 or whatever it is, that's the day that I created my account. I didn't make my first. Oh, actually, hold on a second. Let me show you. I'm gonna show you the hold on. I should have put this in there, but I just sent an email out to my store. If you're part of my store, if you're on my store emails, you would have got the email where I showed the first episode. So the first episode it's so embarrassing. It's so sad, honestly. It's kind of funny, but it shows you, like, I'm actually promoting a kid named Ripley and his little doll, and the video quality is bad, the speaking is bad, it's slow. I mean, it's still a pretty decent message, but you can tell how insecure I am, right? But and what a terrible communicator and speaker I am. But if you look at it, it's really funny. Um, but the actual date, of my first episode was, hold on, I think it's May 15th, 2015. Hold on, let me see. I'm trying to go to. I don't want to make a long thing. Okay, here it is right here. So here it is. And actually, this is just the recreation of it. I downloaded it and re-uploaded it again. But that's my first episode right there. But anyway, but the point is that I started my YouTube channel, quote unquote, by accident. But like I said, the wand chooses the wizard, and the world tells you who you are. You don't know you don't know what you really want until you just go out and live life and start doing a bunch of shit. I mean, sorry, a bunch of stuff. You have to just try stuff, and you have to try stuff, and you have to fail, and you have to fall on your face, and you have to be homeless sometimes, right? I was homeless in Colombia. I've been homeless here in California since 20. I moved here in 2017 when my grandma died, because I knew that it was my turn to step up and help my family financially. But I didn't know, like, what my full vision was until I started going and doing stuff and meeting people and realizing that everybody has the same problems, basically the same issues, insecurities, fears, and whatnot. Everybody's afraid of the same things, afraid to talk to people, afraid of losing. It's so crazy, because what do you really have to lose, right? Think about it. What do you have to lose by talking to another person? What do you have to lose by making a YouTube channel, right? When you go to do something, when you go to talk to somebody, for example, you're not losing anything except a little bit of time, right? But sometimes you go to talk to somebody, and this is the biggest thing. You talk to other people, and it makes them feel good about themselves when you ask them for help. That's the biggest lesson I learned by being homeless, by talking to people. I know how to be a better leader because now I know how to talk to people, and I know how to get them to do things for me, because I know that that's what they want. They want to help you because in whatever way they can at the time and at the place that they're at, it makes them feel good about themselves. Okay, but here's the twist is, in life, in business, you have to think of other people, and you have to give to other people. So the lesson, though, about business is that you have to give for a really long time before you can ask for anything in return. And a lot of times you don't have to ask for what you want if you give long enough, right? Not all the time. Sometimes you should ask. Ask and you shall receive. You should, if you're a business person, you should ask for the sale. Always. I'm going to ask you for a sale in a minute, okay? But you don't go to people that you don't know out of the clear blue and say, buy this, buy that. Do this for me, do that for me. And that should never be a thing in life. Before you ever ask anybody for anything, the first thing you should ask is their name, right? Like, I'll call somebody on the phone for business to buy something from them. And they'll be like, hi, thank you for calling, blah, 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 whatever. And they'll say their name real quick. I can't hear well. And they said it so quick, I can't hear. So I'll be like, I'm sorry, what's your name? Oh, you called Verizon. No. Your name. I know where I called that, okay? I want to know your name because you're a human. Oh, my name is such and such. Oh, I love that name. I have an aunt by that name. Like somebody told me the other name was Kathy. And I was like, oh, I have an Aunt Kathy. She's my favorite aunt, you know? Like you have to relate to people. You have to get to know other people and care for people. That's number one before anything. You know, a lot of people got it twisted. It's always about do for me, 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 me. And that is why they're stuck in the job that they're at. That's why they're stuck in whatever they're stuck at, is because they refuse to talk to people as a human and think of other people first and care for people. They're only thinking about themselves because they don't care about themselves. They only care about what they can get. Because if they cared about themselves, they care for other people. And you know how you know what's surprising? People say you can't love other people till you love yourself. That's not true. That's not true. You gotta love other. Yeah, I do have an email. Hold on a second. I'll put it right here for you, honey. Why you want an email address? Just to talk? I'm gonna have to erase this, so you better get it quick because a lot of lazy people they're not gonna look it up. But that's my personal email. But I mean, I use it for business. But I just don't want spam and crazy people. You know what I mean? But I'm not scared enough. That's the thing. I want to contact you. I want to talk to you, or excuse me, I should say I want you to talk to me, right? Because I want to know you. You've been very. I appreciate you, man. You know what I mean? Like you've been here like every day, which I also feels kind of sad because it's like I never mind. I don't want to say anything because it'll sound it won't come out right. But I really hope you're doing well. Let's put it that way because you're worth it. But I mean, obviously you're here for a reason and you support the channel, so that means that's a good thing. That somebody cares about me and my channel. Somebody wants help. Somebody wants to show me love and they want to be loved back. And hey, man, that's life. That's the best thing in life. Because a lot of people say they want love when in reality they don't want anything because they will not. If people want to be loved, they would be good to other people, right? No, I don't want to say it because it don't sound right. Look, listen, we'll talk to him personally. Look, check it out. You know, let me tell you something. People, you know what's really funny is people are always saying they want money. They want money. They want more money. They want money, right? But when you go to give them money, they tell you they don't want it. They literally say, "Oh, you don't know that's okay. I don't want it." No, no, no. It's like I'm like sometimes it's rare, but sometimes people will even tell me like I'm not worth it. Are you kidding me? Like you don't think you're worth $1, $5, $10, $20? You're priceless. You know, to me, it's so sad too that I get rejected trying to give people tips. You're showing your. I want to show love, and you're doing me a service. You're showing me love, and I want to show you love by giving you money, and then you want to waste my time by making me giving you a speech that you should take the money, right? Like that you're worth it and stuff, you know? Um, it's just crazy. Like I had to fight with people to take my money. And it's crazy how I give people $1 or $5 and people at some people they don't reject me. They'll be like, oh my God, thank you so much. You think I gave them $1,000,000? I gave them $1 or five or 10, whatever. Like I ask him, is like I feel like it's a joke, right? And I'm like, are you serious? Like people don't give you tips? And they're like, no. I'm like, I'm the only one. They're like, yeah. I'm like, that's messed up. That is so wrong. Like, people are so ungrateful because you don't realize how much you need other people, and you just don't realize it until you really need them, right? Until you're homeless and you got somebody doing your laundry for you, and they're really good to you, and they're really kind to you, and that's worth money to me. That's worth money. So that's why I give 10% of all my source profits to Operation Underground Railroad. I want to have more money so I can give more money. You see? So I created this shirt, right? This shirt's like $40. Well, it's like 36, 39, something like that. I don't even know how much it is. I bought the shirt for myself because I made it for myself because I love it. You know, the social distancing champion. I got this idea because I started my business in 2020, right at the beginning of the lockdown, and because I put my paperwork in 3 months before that, I was making my first album in Colombia, And so I got the paperwork. I thought I had everything planned out. I came back here. The love of my life was here. I thought, oh my God, I'm going to see the love of my life. We're going to get married one day. I thought like everything was planned out. My music, I'm going to be performing live on stage again, doing my own music. My album's going to be out. People going to buy my album. I got my business going. Like everything's going to be great. Right. And then boom, I literally got hit in the face. Technically, it was the floor that hit me, but I fell on the floor. I got my paperwork. I started my business, and I need my space. Leave me alone. Okay, 6 feet is not enough, bro. Like privacy, space. That's what I need. People don't give you space. When you're homeless, they'll come over and talk to you. They think they could just use you like a tampon, just like or like a toilet tissue and just flush you down the toilet. That's what they do. That's what people do to homeless people. That's what people, but they don't do it. Don't get it twisted. They don't just do it to homeless people. They do it to everybody because that's what poor people do. They hate themselves. Therefore, they hate everybody else. They say nobody cares because they don't care. Period. It was for a long time I got it twisted. I thought all of these things were coming out, and I thought all these things were coming out of me, and then all these things were happening around me, and I thought it was because I was homeless. I thought I was being treated the way I was treated because I was homeless. But all these poor people who have jobs or don't have jobs, whatever, poor people using other people. I'm talking, when I say poor, I'm not just talking about financially. Poor is a mindset. Poverty is a mindset. The way you treat other people, it shows how much you value yourself, and other people think that you have more money than you actually have when you treat people well. People think that I have a lot of money. People think that I'm wealthy because they have told me that. I used to carry a lot of bags around with me, including my sleeping bag, and nobody knew that I was homeless because of the way. And I asked some people, some of them told me they were able to articulate it's because of the way that I treat other people, because I'm kind, I'm caring, I'm patient, I'm compassionate, because I love others. That's why. And here's the thing, people always say, are you guys still here? What's up? Who is actually here? It looks like there's 2 people. Nobody's talking. You hear, CW? Look, so people say that you can't love others until you love yourself. That's not true. Hey, how did I get the balloons? That is cool. Wow, I got balloons all over. That is so cool. They were on my face. Wow, that was dope. Man, I'm going to watch the replay. I hope I get to see that on the replay. That is cool. I don't want you to listen. I want you to talk, but if you're here, talk to me, okay? So, you can't receive love. When you love yourself, you can receive love. When you don't love yourself, you can't receive love. You can't appreciate nothing. Nothing, right? And then because you don't appreciate yourself. But here's the thing. I learned to love myself more by loving others more. Now, I'm not saying I feel love, because love ain't just a feeling. It's rarely just a feeling. You have to create feelings by taking actions. And I take the actions by being patient with other people, by being kind to other people, by being grateful, by saying thank you to other people, by asking other people about themselves, by asking other people about their goals, by going to their YouTube channel and supporting their YouTube channel, by sending them an email, text, by continuing to keep in contact and text them, tweet them, call them, email them, the same person over and 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 over again every single day, 3 whole years. I'm not just talking about one person. Constant rejection. Now that is love. That is love. When you love yourself so much and that you're able to love other people by getting rejected constantly contacting people because you want to make your mission happen. That is loving yourself. Because when you're able, you put up with a lot of rejection, you get over it and you keep going. You meet new people and you keep meeting them and you keep getting rejected by those people. And then you meet more people, you get rejected by them. You meet more people, you get rejected by them, but you keep going back and get rejected by more and more people because you love yourself so much that you want to show other people love, because you want to make your mission happen and show people that they are worth it. And you're only one person, so you can only talk to so many people in one day through email and text and everything, but you get the point, right? So anyway, you don't even find out what you like to do until you start doing it. I did not like speaking because I wasn't good at it. That's another point. You don't know what you like to do until you start doing it, and you don't get good at it until you like it, until you love it. When you love it, you become obsessed with it, and when you become obsessed with it, it makes you reach your goals quicker. So the more I speak, the better I become at it. And I didn't think I would like speaking because I didn't do it. And once I started doing it, I started sucking at it. But the pain of sucking so much, it's like a video game. Life is like a video game. Like the more I used to play Super Mario Brothers with my brother. And the more I played that game, the more I wanted to play it. I was addicted to it because I would beat one level and then I'd get to the next level, and that level was hard. It was harder than the first level. It took longer, but I put more time in and I got better at it. Then I got to the third level and the fourth level and so on, right? You're not good at speaking was one of. Oh my God! Did you hear me say that before? I said the same thing. I said, thank you, Jesus. Hallelujah. Bless the Lord at all times. I'm running out of energy. Like, I need to take a shower. I've been up since like 2 in the morning or 3 in the morning, and I do every day, but I did like 3 or 4 live streams and I have more stuff to do. But I just want to say thank you. Make sure you email me. But I said the same thing. When Moses was in Egypt's land, let my people go. No, I always say that. Like, I'm Moses, but I can't say that anymore. I can't say that I'm not good at speaking because that's a gift that God gave me. And God does not call the equipped, He equips the call. So you have to start doing the thing that God told you to do. Then you will become equipped because you will get good by doing it. That's it. You get confidence by being competent, and you get competent by doing it, putting the work in every single day. Start to play Mario when I look the clock 2 days. I feel you. That's the same with me. Like, I'm like that. I'm like that with YouTube now, with my YouTube channel, and I'm like a YouTube addict doing all these shorts, live streams. But I can't. If I put more focus into my YouTube channel, it would grow even faster. But I need to work on my store and my email. So send me that email and make sure you sign up for my store's emails, okay? But anyway, I'm going to end it now because I just want to say the wand chooses the wizard. So go out there and do a bunch of stuff, and then you'll figure out what you want, and the wand will choose you. Because the better that you be, when you start to do stuff, you'll find out what you like. The world will tell you what you're good at, and you will love them for supporting you and supporting your YouTube channel or your writing or your music or whatever it is. I do music, movies, all of it. I have short films. I have a short film coming out tomorrow. It's called Money Isn't Important. You can watch it. It's 45 seconds. Okay? Yeah. Wow. Where are you from? I thought you were from America. I thought you were from Houston or something. Anyway, I love you. Are you from the UK? You know, I love a London boy, but yeah, I really do. But anyway, the point is, the world will tell you who you are, okay? And they will love you for showing them love through your art. And the more love you get from doing that, and the better you'll get at it, because it'll become like an addiction. But ultimately you're not there to please people. You're just doing you, but you have a responsibility to those fans. And honestly, man, I'm so thankful, and I'm thankful for your support. I'm thankful that you're here. I'm thankful that I had people watching, because if nobody was watching, I probably would have never really started to become like, I would have never made thumbnails. I never would have tried turn my YouTube channel into a business, right? And I started my business 3 years ago. So I almost forgot. I'm going to tell you something. So I want you to let you know that because God healed me of cancer and I really want to help you and your family, I lost 250 pounds. See, that was 2007. That's long before I ever started a YouTube channel. But back then, I started a YouTube channel. But 2007, I lost 250 pounds. And because God freed me of cancer, years later, I got cancer because I found out I had celiac disease and I was a sugar addict. Because I've been clean and sober, it'll be 16 years in December. And that's why I got addicted to sugar. Okay. So, but anyway, I had cancer in 2015 and God freed me and I was in a wheelchair. I had no hair. So I created Sweet Liberty and I wanted to help my family with this cookbook. It's all peanut butter and chocolate. So I want to help my family because they've been diagnosed with diabetes and they're overweight. Not all of them, but most of them have sugar addictions or they're overweight or but I really want to help my family. Low carb, diabetic friendly. They're all peanut butter and chocolate, all natural ingredients, vegan. There's a couple that have honey, but there's no, sugar, just honey, maple syrup, and and date syrup and coconut sugar. Those are the only sweeteners in it. But this stuff is banging, son. We also have all the recipes are in here. It's in our YouTube channel. I can put there too. Hey, RJ, what's up? So, but make sure you buy it. If you click right here, you can buy Sweet Liberty. It's $20. You get this delivered right to your email. And if you buy it today, you sign up for our store's emails or text, you can get it for 10% off if you sign up for our store's emails or text. And then it will only be $18 and 10% of all of our profits to help kids escape from sex trafficking because I'm a thriver because I'm a thriver from molestation and rape when I was a kid. So I want to help kids and I would do anything. I would die for kids. I love kids. So, and then what's the other thing? Oh, 100% money back guarantee. So 100% money back guarantee. And we're having a contest, $50 US, PayPal, Venmo, Cash App, or Apple Pay to anybody who I know personally that we've talked. If I know you, I'll give you $50 if you get 10 people to buy this book. We need to sell 10 of this book, Sweet Liberty. And like I said, they can sign up for our store's emails. It is only $18 if you sign up for our store emails today, okay? Because you and your family are worth it. Anybody that you know needs to lose weight, eat healthy, diabetes, it's gluten-free because I'm a celiac. So anyway, buy the book and tell a friend, all right? You're worth it. 100% money back guaranteed. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I love you. I love you, YouTube. Love you, family. Love you all. My name is Liberty V Justice, and there's no period in my V because my victories never end, and I'm here to help you get your victories, legend, because you and your family are worth it. Thank you, thank you, thank you for 8 great years. Thank you.